Going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to make some money, even with those friggin' things right here, GPUs. So I know lately we've been talking a lot about Tari this, how to mine Tari. Most of it's always been on the GPU side of things, but right now Tari continues to keep climbing in price, and it's upwards of 7 cents. So what does that mean as a crypto miner? The emissions are insane. If you look at the entire chain right now as a whole, it is paying $696,000 at 7 cent Tari. That means this is the third largest proof of work cryptocurrency out there, larger than Kaspa by almost $200,000, which is pretty insane because that's overrun with ASICs. So for the past week or two, we've been mining on CPUs. I think we've mined around 2,000 USD in under 2 weeks time. Pretty insane. Things are looking awesome here. And now they're about to fork over to remove the algorithm for ASICs and split up the GPUs and all the other good stuff. So what's going to happen there is now the FPGAs and everything going to be removed, and GPUs will have their own dedicated 25% of the emissions. So at 900 and some thousand, if it's 7 cents and continues to rise, that's over $200,000 in emissions only for GPUs. That'll be the largest GPU coin out there in terms of profitability and able to soak up the most amount of hash rate. Now, so many GPU miners keep saying they're quitting, they don't care, and they're done and all that stuff. So we'll find out if that's the case, because I still believe there's way too much hardware. But at first, we're going to see some good money being made on GPUs. So I got to start picking out all my rigs, getting all my GPUs together, getting my Octa miners together, piecing them all together and getting ready. For when that fork comes, I need to have these online. Now I also need to get this thing up and running. This is the C1100 FPGA, and as we know, FPGAs, they're not going to last very long because SHA-3, I think Gold Shell, and maybe some others already have an ASIC in development. So the FPGA transition from GPU to ASIC is very, very short. But right now, I have heard these are making somewhere around $8 to $10 a day alone just for one of those, which is pretty insane. And if you are unfamiliar, I did get this from Snark a while back here, the C1100, and I do believe he wants to sell this. So if you are curious about buying an FPGA like this, let me know in the comment section, and we'll see if we can hook you up or something. If he still wants to sell it, obviously we'll have to validate it and stuff, but last I heard, he does want to sell this thing, and I can't afford to buy it. Now, just to kind of shoot back a little while, I'm pretty excited here. CPUs are making good money right now on Tari. GPUs are making decent money, and they're about to get a lot better here. FPGAs are doing pretty decent on Tari. But, all that together at the current price of 7 cents, that's still under $1 million in emissions. In 2021, 4 years ago, remember GPU mining and everything, Ethereum was over, I think it hit like 40-some million in emissions. At the low end, before it went to POS, when we were starting to hit that bear market, it was at 21 million in emissions. And, obviously we have no coin anywhere near that, but it's pretty crazy because we can tell how many people have quit mining. On top of this is going to be split 4 ways for 4 different algorithms, so 25% of those full emissions is being distributed between CPUs, FPGAs/ASICs, GPUs, and then there's 2 CPU sides, Tari only or the Monero Random X merge mining as well. So it's split between 4, and the profits are looking good, which does bring in that, a lot of miners have been quitting, but I still don't think enough have quit to really bring GPU mining back. But the point here is you got to be ready when the fork hits, get your hardware online ASAP, and start making it before the net hash explodes and then nobody's making anything anymore. On top of that, price does have to remain high as well. It can't just tank or we're all in for nothing. So I'm curious on your thoughts and opinions on the whole situation. I'm going to be mining on everything. It's pretty exciting here. It's been a long time since I had any of my GPUs on. I think I got a few over here as well. Yeah, there's a couple 3060 Ti's. I don't know what that one is, 3070 maybe. Down here, some CMP cards, 3060s, something else. I got GPUs laying all over the place here, so it's going to be nice to get them all together again. Slapped into this empty Octa miner that's just kind of hanging out on the floor here, and then get some profits back here. Because I do think if you're fast enough and you get in, you're going to make some decent money if you pay attention to your surroundings. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.